Hi everyone, my name's Gemma and I'm the owner of Gemma Redmond Vintage, and I'm back again with you today to share with you some new additions to my collection. These pieces will be being added to the website from next week, but if you'd like to find out more about any of them prior to them going live, you're welcome to get in touch, and you're also welcome to make a purchase if you would like to do so too. Thanks so much for bearing with me last week. Unfortunately, I was quite poorly with a very bad cough and cold, and wouldn't have managed to get any words out to produce a video for you. Hopefully, I don't get a coughing fit today. I'm very much better, but get a bit of a tickle every now and again. But I'm much improved. Thank you for your well wishes as well too. So I have 8 pieces to share with you today. We've got some like pale pinks and purples to share with you, and quite a few sort of colourful pieces, rhinestones, faux pearls, and a lot of the items I picked up on my recent visit buying trip to France. We're going through today from the Art Deco era around 1920, 1930 up to the 1960s, I think, or maybe more 1980s too. So a wide range for you again today. Right, I'll get started, and as always begin by taking you through what I'm wearing. I'll start, I think, today with these fabulous earrings. These earrings are late 1950s, 1960s, and they have this fabulous wing design, as you can see, that sweeps up the ear, creating this really wonderful effect. They're almost, the risers are almost pave set. It's very flat design, and there are pale blues and lilac coloured rhinestones, and set in amongst them we've got faux pearls too. They really have the look of pieces produced by West German costume jewellery creators of the period, such as Max Muller and Kleinart. However, they are unsigned and they don't have a factory number on the reverse. So they're just a great piece of late 1950s, 1960s unsigned jewellery. I'll take them off so you can have a closer look at them. You can see that they are sort of a mirror image of each other. So there's a right way and a wrong way to wear them, if you like, but there isn't. You could actually put them going this way too, I suppose, too. They are clip-on, and they're made from a gilded metal, and they are in fabulous condition too. Really lovely, and I particularly like this marquee cut rhinestone sort of at the top here, which is really nice, in a lilac colour. So let's move on now to the necklace that I'm wearing. This necklace here is most likely Czechoslovakian in origin, and it features glass oval cut stones in shades of green, and also these harlequin colours of blue and purple and yellow and pink intermittently around the front of the necklace. And then we've also got colourless paste stones too. All of the stones are bezel set in a really nice neat mount, and the mount is also stamped with a floral design too. This necklace most likely dates from the Art Deco era. You can see it's a great sort of Riviera collar-like design here, perfect for layering with other colourful necklaces of the same style if you like that Anna Wintour look. And the colours in this are great for achieving that look too. It fastens with a nice neat box clasp, so when it's on it's really difficult to see where the necklace begins and ends, and you can see that it's got these lovely emerald green colours, and then around the front and centre we've got sort of yellows, jonquille yellow colours, amethyst colours, pinks and a blue too. And yes, you can see the metal is in lovely condition as well. Next, let's move on to my bracelet or cuff, if you like, as well. This piece dates from around the 1920s, 1930s, and was created in Pforzheim, Germany by the German jeweller Andreas Daub. And the company was established in the late 1800s and is still going today. Andreas Daub was particularly known at the turn of the century and during the Art Deco era for its accessible rolled gold jewellery. This bracelet is made from rolled gold panels linked together on a sort of elasticated band so that it can expand and contract for the wearer. And the snake bracelets produced by the Daub company are particularly sought after. And as you can see, this is a lovely snake that wraps around the arm. You can see that the face is really nicely modelled, and at the centre of his head we've got this lovely amethyst coloured glass stone which catches the light beautifully. I'll just take it off so you can have a closer look at it. You can see that the rolled gold is a really nice buttery colour. It's still retained its colour, and the body of the snake is also stamped with this scale-like design right up to the tail too. It's fully signed inside as well and is in great condition. Next, let's move on to a brooch, which is the only brooch that I have to share with you this week. This wonderful enamelled piece. I always like to come back from France with some enamel, whether it be from Limoges or any other region of the country, because France is known for its beautifully enamelled jewellery. This piece is a great example. It dates from around the 1930s, and you can see we have this panel enamelled in a beautiful purple and detailed with these lovely daisy motifs, and the poured glass on top of the enamel is in relief on here to create the petals of the daisies, which is a really nice touch. It's in fabulous condition too, which is quite unusual for enamel because it is quite a delicate material. It's signed on the reverse, Déposé, Emo de Paris, RP. So this suggests that it was made in Paris, obviously by having Paris on the reverse. RP is the name of the enameller, and Déposé we always see on the reverse of pieces made in France. You can see that it has the trombone clasp as well, which is typical of French jewellery, and this fastens really well too. It's beautifully coloured. As you can see, it reflects the light really nicely, this lovely purpley lilac colour to it. Next, an interesting piece. I don't always have hair accessories, but when I do buy them, I buy them because they're particularly special or interesting. This piece is no exception. It was created in the 1960s in France, and it's made from a type of resin which is sort of constructed from a layered celluloid and is known as Talacel. And it's detailed at either end here with these mirrored teardrop shape plastic resin panels, and you can see on the reverse that it is a hair barrette, so perhaps to be worn up here like this and clipped in, or clipped in at the top of a ponytail perhaps too. It's quite a versatile piece. This piece is very much in the style of the great jewellery maker Line Vautrin, the French jewellery maker. She was created very experimental jewellery designs and mirrors and decorative pieces using talocell and metalwork. She founded a school for jewellery making and metalworking during her lifetime, and there were lots of designers influenced by her. We saw a piece early last week, and in last week's drop by Irina Jaworska, who was one of her pupils. This piece, I'm going to say, is from the school of Line Vautrin, definitely influenced by her. It could potentially be a piece by her. She did produce a mirror with the title of huître, which is an oyster, and which had this layered talocell in the design of it, and we see this layered talocell, this ridged talocell here in this clip. So it is potentially by her, but very much from her school of work. So it's a really interesting 1950s hair barrette. Next, let's move on to these fabulous earrings. These are also French, and they were most likely created by the jewellery company François Montague. We see on the reverse the concentric circles at the back here on the clips. You can see that they're fabulous. They're constructed from resin, pink resin beads and faux pearls. I'll pop them in so you can see how striking they look worn. They really are beautiful, and I think they work really well with this white shirt too. So this is the possibly François Montague earrings, and they're most likely date from the 1980s. Next, let's move on to a necklace. I'll take these out so that I don't knock them off when I put the necklace on. This necklace, most likely it was made in Italy. It's also possibly French too. It's a really lovely piece. We can see that there are marquise cut crystals that are bezel set, these gold-plated twists detailed with glass seed pearls, and then these pink glass flowers are intermittently placed along the necklace. It fastens with a barrel clasp, which leads me to wonder if it is French, but then the glasswork feels very much Italian to me. It dates from around the 1950s, and you can see that again this piece works well with a white shirt, but it would also look great perhaps with a black or grey knitwear worn on top of that too. Finally, my last piece is another pair of earrings. I've picked up quite a lot of earrings recently, so my drops will have a few of them in. This is great. These are gilded metal beads set with rhinestone studded rondelles amongst them, and then they are clip-on too. These earrings date from the 1950s. They have quite a Miriam Haskell sort of look to them. And you can see that they work really beautifully with this necklace too. So let's recap. I have these 1950s gilded metal bead earrings, this 1950s pink glass flower necklace, these 1980s faux pearl statement earrings, this 1950s French, possibly School of Line Vautrin hair barrette, this 1930s Parisian enamel floral brooch, these late 1950s, early 1960s rhinestone climbing earrings, this 1920s and 1930s rolled gold German Andreas Daub snake cuff, and this Czechoslovakian bezel set glass multicoloured glass necklace. Thanks so much for joining me again, and I'll look forward to seeing you all next week. Take care. Bye bye.